Hey, honey, do you have time now?
Yeah, sure. Have you finished work already?
Well, actually, my boss suddenly asked me to go on a business trip just now.
Business trip?
Sorry, I couldn't refuse it, even though it's a critical time. Someone in my department quit without a notice. I tried negotiating with him to see if there was anyone else who could go. But it's a busy time for the company, and everyone's stretched thin, you know? I have no choice but to go.
Oh, bummer. But hey, work's work. You can't help it. So, when are you leaving?
Well, tomorrow.
What?
I know. I'll have to catch the first Amtrak in the morning.
Baby's due date's in a week, you know. It's my first time. It feels daunting without you around.
Yeah, I know. I don't feel right if you're alone during labor. Is it possible for your mom to come and stay with you?
Well, ideally, I'd want to ask her, but she's taking care of my grandpa, so it might be difficult. Considering that I gave up on staying with her before childbirth, you know?
In that case, I'll explain the situation to my mom and ask her to be prepared just in case something happens. Fortunately, she's just a 5-minute drive away. She adores you, so I'm sure she'll agree to help.
Oh, that'll be great. Thanks, hon.
And I'll try to wrap up the trip early somehow.
But don't push yourself too hard, okay? It wouldn't be good if you fell ill or something.
Yeah, I know. Love you.
Hi, Molly. It's been a while. Oh, wow, Vanessa, long time indeed. It's been like 3 years since last time, right? Geez, has it been that long? Your kids must have grown a lot. Yep, my oldest is already an 8th grader. So I'm actually reaching out today because I have a favor to ask about the kids. Okay. You're on maternity leave and staying at home, right? Yeah, that's true. And Hayden's away right now, yeah? He's on a business trip. What about it? Oh, what luck. Excuse me? If that annoying brother of mine isn't around, there's no need to hold back, you know. I'm going to drop off my kids there now, so look after them. Wait, are you serious? Are you back at your parents' place? I had a fight with my husband and got kicked out of the house. So I came back for the time being. Since you're living nearby, it would be a waste not to take advantage of that and have you babysit them while I go out. No way. My due date's in a week and I could go into labor any time. So what? If contractions start, just call a cab and head to the hospital. What about your kids during that time? You have like 7 of them. It's fine. The older ones can take care of the younger ones. That's so irresponsible. So I'm heading your way now. No, wait. Vanessa, even if you bring the kids here, I can't take care of them. Vanessa! How could you just leave your 7 kids behind without notifying me? What the heck are you thinking? Thanks for taking care of the kids today. It was such a relief to get a break and spread my wings a bit. You're unbelievable. Leaving the kids at my doorstep without even letting me know? Come on, if I let you know, you'd refuse, right? But if you see your nieces and nephews right in front of you, you can't just ignore them. So I decided to leave them quietly. What if I hadn't noticed them for a while? Were you planning to make them wait outside for hours? Oh, come on. The oldest is 15, you know. She would have buzzed the doorbell or knocked on the door. It's outrageous to leave 7 kids with me. It's just for one day, no big deal. They started playing tag inside the house and went out of control. Also, they tried eating stuff from the fridge and rummaged through shelves with valuable items. With my huge full-term belly, I can't chase after these agile kids. It was chaos and I was so exhausted that I passed out after they left. Oh yeah, and? What do you mean? I deal with that kind of chaos every single day. Don't complain after watching them for just a day. But I'm approaching the due date. Oh, please, don't fake being sick or something just because you're close to giving birth, okay? I can see through your act. After all, I've given birth to 7 kids. I can tell when someone's faking it. It's not a fake sickness. Everyone has their own discomforts, and I don't want to be compared to your time. Pregnancy isn't an illness, so why are you being so naive? Anyway, I'll drop them off again tomorrow, so be ready. What? Oh, by the way, Mom caught a cold and is bedridden right now. Oh no. And since Dad's taking care of her at home, don't think of relying on them. Please take care of my kids responsibly. No way. I absolutely can't tomorrow. Please, don't just leave them behind again.
How are you doing, hon? Oh, maybe you're asleep? I wanted to message you earlier, but work dragged on. Sorry for getting in touch late.
Honey, so glad to hear from you.
Good to see your reply. How's everything on your end? It seems I won't be able to head back for a while. If you're in a bind, contact Mom right away, okay?
Honey, I need help.
What's going on?
Vanessa had a fight with her husband and got kicked out of the house. She's back home with your parents right now.
Oh my god.
She left her 7 kids at my doorstep and went off somewhere to hang out.
What the? I mean, you guys weren't that close, were you? Why would she turn to you instead of Mom and Dad?
According to her, it's lucky that her annoying brother is away on a business trip.
Seriously, was she just waiting for me to be away?
I couldn't leave the kids outside, so I had to let them in the house. I thought of asking your mom for help, but Vanessa said not to rely on her since she's sick and your dad's taking care of her.
Really? I haven't heard anything about her being sick.
So she plans to leave her kids with me again tomorrow.
We have to stop that at all costs. I'll reach out to her and warn her not to bother you again. I'll try to get in touch with my parents just in case. When I called Mom yesterday, she sounded perfectly fine. I don't think she's so sick that she needs nursing.
Thanks, honey. Let me know how it goes. Hi, Molly. I left the 7 kids at your doorstep again. Take care of them for me. Wait, Vanessa. You weren't supposed to do that today. I know you snitched on me to Hayden. Well, he called me last night and gave me an earful. He thinks I'm doing something horrible to his wife in the last month of pregnancy. It isn't an illness, but he's overly soft on you about it. You were warned not to bother me, right? So why did you bring the kids again today? I have plans with a friend, so what am I supposed to do? I told him I wouldn't trouble you anymore and apologized, just to shut him up. I gotta show a bit of subservience, or he won't shut up. But whether I actually obey is another story, you know. He's away on a business trip and can't keep an eye on me. So yeah. I'm heading out to have fun, take good care of my kids again. I seriously can't help you today. I told you faking an illness is useless yesterday. I need an ambulance right away. Huh? I felt a strange pressure in my stomach moments ago. And now something like water came out. What? Your water broke? I think so. I have to go to the hospital now. I can't take care of your kids. Come get them quickly. But I'm already on my way to meet my friend. I can't come back now. I'm counting on you to take care of them. Hey, Molly. I come to pick up the kids, but the door is locked. Are they inside? Hello? Did you take them with you to the hospital? Well, if you're looking after them, that's fine. But it'll be a hassle if they went missing or something. Can you at least tell me where they are? Hey, Molly!
Vanessa?
Oh, Molly! Finally replied. What have you been up to? Where are my kids?
It's not her, it's Hayden.
Oh, Hayden! Why are you using her phone?
She just gave birth and is sleeping in the hospital room.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep her phone for a few days in case you try to contact her.
But...
You showed up out of nowhere and wreaked havoc on my precious wife.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm by her side now.
How? You were supposed to be away for another week.
I cut the trip short and rushed back. Mom called me this morning. Molly called to tell her that her water had broken. She rushed over and drove her to the hospital. And guess what? She found your kids at our doorstep. She asked Dad to take them to their house. What the heck were you thinking? I mean, I just told you not to leave the kids with Molly yesterday.
Don't get so worked up. I heard everything was fine with her pregnancy and didn't think her water would break.
What the heck? You've been through childbirth. You should know it's not unusual for a baby to come earlier. I managed to cut the trip short and head straight to the hospital. Luckily, I made it just in time for the birth. Forcing the heavily pregnant Molly to deal with 7 unruly kids was outrageous.
Jeez. She was just lounging around at home, so I thought I'd give her some parenting practice. It was my way of kindness.
That's rubbish.
Hey!
This so-called kindness of yours put her in a tough spot during her late pregnancy. I won't let you get away with it, so brace yourself.
Ugh, whatever. Families should help each other when in need. And the baby was born safely in the end, so there's no point in hammering me.
Sounds like you don't grasp the gravity of your action. Talking to you won't solve anything. I'll handle this my way. How are you feeling, hun?
I'm alright. Looks like we'll be discharged tomorrow as planned.
That's a relief. Sorry for the trouble caused by my sister. I had firmly told her not to go to you, so I never expected her to bring the kids again the next day. I let my guard down as she sounded sorry.
It's not your fault. I also didn't expect her to leave the kids behind 2 days in a row, but thanks to your mom's quick response, the delivery went smoothly.
Yeah, she wasn't actually sick and bedridden as Vanessa claimed. So after you're discharged, I'm wondering if you could stay with your parents for a few days.
Why?
I've already gotten their permission.
Is something wrong?
Well, Vanessa seemed to have caused quite a mess. I'm perplexed right now. I'll explain in detail once things settle down. There's a chance she might show up at our place in a panic. So I want you and the baby to be safe for a while.
But my mom's busy with caregiving, so she might not be able to help me with the baby.
Oh, that's fine. While you're there, your sister promises to come over and help you guys. You know she and her husband don't have kids yet, so she's okay with leaving home for a few days.
Oh, that's sweet of her. By the way, how are Vanessa's kids doing now?
They're being taken care of at my parents' place.
Your parents are looking after them now?
Don't worry about our side, hon. Prioritize resting and taking care of yourself.
Thanks, love. So I'll wait for the update.
Sorry for causing all this trouble.
Hayden! Hey, Hayden!
Yes, Vanessa? What's up? You sound flustered.
I'm back at my house now, but Alex isn't here. There's a note on the coffee table saying I'm divorcing you. Why would he suddenly want a divorce? I've been calling and texting, but I can't reach him at all. Do you know where he is?
I'm surprised too. I never expected you to be having an affair. And the person you're involved with is married too, right?
Oh, how do you know about it? I thought it would never get out.
You said you had a fight with Alex and went back to Mom and Dad's. But you weren't really there, right? You left your kids with Molly to hang out with your boyfriend. Apparently, Alex has been suspicious of you for a while. When you said you'd take all the kids back to the parents' place, he consulted me. So I hired a private investigator to look into you.
You went to that extent?
Of course, Alex was on board. Mom and Dad are strict, so leaving all 7 kids and hanging around would never fly. But you knew that Molly, being the kind soul she is, couldn't refuse you. You deliberately didn't leave the kids with their parents, but brought them to her. Despite the volatility of the situation, given my absence while she was about to give birth. If anything had happened to her or the baby during this time, how did you plan to take responsibility for that?
Stop it! I've been raising my kids with all my heart until now. So what's wrong with blowing off steam once in a while?
Cheating on your spouse with a married man isn't just blowing off steam, you know.
But a divorce is overreacting. We have 7 kids together.
Alex plans to ask for alimony from you.
No freaking way!
Why wouldn't he? You betrayed him big time.
You think I'll be able to pay for that? I'm a homemaker, I don't work.
Just so you know, neither Dad nor Mom, and definitely not me, have any intention of helping you. You'll have to figure this out on your own.
Oh, come on. Fine, not a big deal. If he really wants a divorce, I'll give it to him. After all, my boyfriend's an elite working at a big company. He'll pay for it in the blink of an eye.
Oh, I hear he's getting fired.
What?
Found out through a private investigator. Turns out he was sent to the current branch due to past troubles at the company. It's like he barely saved his job. Despite that, he was skipping work to hang out with you. I'm sure he can't get away from serious disciplinary action.
OMG.
And also, it seems he's in debt from gambling. He might not even have the money to pay his wife's alimony.
No way. Hayden.
Just to be clear again, neither I nor Dad or Mom have any intention of helping you. You're on your own.
Darn it. Oh, I got it. If I can get child support, I can offset it against the alimony, right?
You won't get child support.
Why not?
Don't tell me you plan on taking custody of the kids yourself.
Of course, I'm their mother.
So do you know where they are right now?
Oh, that. No one told me, and I've been really worried. They're not with Mom and Dad. Where are they?
They're with Alex.
Oh no. Who permitted you to do that? Their custody should be discussed between me and Alex.
Shut up. You don't seem to have any intentions of properly raising them. You left the kids with Molly, who was in her final week of pregnancy, just so you could spend time with your boyfriend. After she was taken to the hospital, you just left them with our parents, without visiting even once.
But...
Talking to you is pointless. I've realized that once again this time.
Wait a sec.
I'm done. I'll cut ties with you.
No way.
Have a good life.
After Vanessa got kicked out of her house permanently, she tried to move in with her parents. However, they didn't tolerate what she had done and denied her. Obviously, Alex has got custody of the kids. They're currently living with his parents while getting help from them. Vanessa was charged with alimony and child support. Being a homemaker without any savings, she ended up taking out a loan to make these payments. I heard she started a live-in job to repay the debt, but she doesn't have much money left after that. She used to enjoy splurging and having fun, but now she gets no room for self-indulgence. She pretty much has to lay low and be responsible. On the other hand, I'm in a complete frenzy with my first-time parenting. Thanks to Hayden, who's actively helping with housework and babysitting, I'm enjoying this new chapter of my life. Having 7 kids like Vanessa would be a bit too much for us. But we love kids, so we're thinking of trying for another one someday.